photography coach, and today I am going to be showing you how to make multiple Pinterest pins for the same blog post. Pinterest just came out with best practices. It's February of 2020, and those best practices are all going to be skewed and moving forward, skewed to the most recent content or new content. So it does not have to be a new blog like URL, but it does need to be different images. And so you want to use different images as well as different text and text colors. And that's the way that you're going to be creating lots of new content, and you can pin more of the same content by changing up the pins. So I'm using Canva. It's one of my favorite things. There is a free version. I like to use the paid version, which is about $10 a month, because you can create a brand kit. And for me, these are my brand colors. I've got my logos here, and these are my fonts. And so that way it's very quick and easy to put them in. So I'm just going to click on create a design, and I'm going to do a Pinterest pin because they make it easy. And what you're going to do is you're going to search on a template for a template that you like or best fits your brand and brand colors and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this one. I change it up and use different ones all the time. And so we're going to click on this is, let's see. First, I uploaded images, so I'm going to grab an image and put it on here. I'm going to move it around till I like the way it looks. And then I'm going to change the background to one of my brand colors that you can see here. Whoops, that changed the wrong thing. Let's undo. I wanted to click on this one. And I'm going to take that out. And so sometimes you have to click on what it is before you can click the color. So I'm going to click that color. This, oh, Lemon Tuesday. It looks very much like my brand font. And this is the title. So I'm going to change up the title a little bit every time I create a new pin. So this one is, I'm going to go ahead and just change by deleting this part. That's the title of my blog post, heads up. So I'm going to highlight all of it. I'm going to click up here. And I usually guesstimate instead of choosing one of these because, I mean, you can, so why not? Or you can just pick it. But it obviously needs to be bigger so that it looks better and sort of more centered and fits better. So that will work for me. And again, don't try to make it too perfect because trying to make it too perfect takes you too long, and ultimately you're trying to save time. And that's one, Winter Wonderland Wedding. And so it automatically titles it what you typed in. I'm going to click publish, click download. Always make a PNG. A PNG is much more clear than a JPEG. And then I'm going to download it. I wait until this whole thing goes, because if you click off, it won't save. And then it saves it down here. And then I am going to change the image. I'm going to probably, oops, I'm going to change it to this one. And then I'm going to move it around. Take this off. And then I'm going to say wedding in Lake Tahoe. And I'm going to publish this, download PNG, download. Once this saves, I'm going to do something that will change it a little bit. So I'm going to choose this as white. And I'm going to choose this as pink. And then I'm going to make this pink as well and publish this. You really want to change the image, but it's okay if you're pinning the same image, different font, different coloring for that pin onto a different folder, right? So it's each folder that you're, or board, I should say, that you're pinning to, you want a different image. So then I'm going to take this, I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to make it a little more in the thirds because that's always much more appealing to your eyes. I'm going to change this to a purple, change this to a white. Oops, white and white. I'm going to download. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the wording on this and say winter wedding inspiration. I'm going to download that. And I don't know if you've noticed, but up here it's the same title. When it saves it as a download, it'll do 1, 2, 3 automatically, which is great because that's what you could utilize on your blog post. I'm going to go back. I'm going to see if I can fit in this image. It's going to cut some people off, I think, but I'm going to be okay with cutting the one person off because no one's going to see that. And then I'm going to change this, and I'm going to actually do a lighter pink to match the little girls' dresses. So let me come here. Oh, it doesn't let me change that. That's weird. Let's try going back to my design. Let's just try gold for right now. And then I'll change the words again. Wedding party in the snow. Just changing it up every so often with the words and with the image. And then I'm going to actually change this. Whoops. I'm going to change. Hold on a second. I'm going to go ahead and move this image. Let me just get this image out of here first real quick. All right, and take that out. I'm going to move this up here, and then I'm going to come back into elements. I'm going to add a grid. It usually adds the whole thing, don't freak out. Just pull this down a little bit. And I'm doing the wedding party, so I'm going to pull it down just a little bit more and upload wedding party so that it fits everyone-ish. It's got it off center. Sorry about that. It's never exactly perfect because that would be super helpful and things are not ever perfect. And then I'm going to make these black. Make this black so it's sort of clean, if you will. Make this black. And I'm going to make this bigger. And probably save. Do another one. Different picture, same text and color. Oops, we don't want to do wedding party in the snow, sorry. Wedding. Let's see. Real wedding in the snow, because a lot of people like to see real weddings versus styled weddings, and this was a real wedding. Then I'm going to put another image in here. I'm going to change the background. Go with my brand colors again. Definitely want to stay within your brand colors. It's always helpful. And then I go a little to try something a little different. I don't know why this, so let me go ahead and I'm going to try to select a different color. I want to go with a kind of a burgundy color to match that flower on his jacket. Winter Wonderland Real. At Incline Village. So I'm going to change up. As you can see, it's not like fitting really. So I just keep dialing it down until I find something that I like that. And then what I'll probably do is, so if you have a hard time moving it for some reason, click off of it, and then when you click on move it, it works much better. I'm going to go ahead and make the picture a little bigger. Download. All right, and then if I